Hello and welcome to our, today's early years session with I'm Caroline from Bubbly Maths, and we're going to do coding. So you're going to give me commands. Well, I'm going to pretend that you're giving me commands and I'm going to copy you. So I'm going to be a robot, and then I'm going to give you commands and then see if you can copy me and you be the robot. So let's see how we make this happen. And that's all that coding is. When you're controlling a robot, that's all that coding is. You're making sure that you give exact commands to the robot so that the robot does what you say. Now, first of all, I'm going to start with 4 5-year-olds, but we don't know which hand we're doing. So you've just got to look at me carefully and think, which hand am I using? And you've got to use the same hand. So I'm going to make sure that you can see what I'm doing. And this isn't quite coming up. So my coding on my computer isn't working as well as I wished it would be working. Is this it now? I think so. Okay. Yes, that's it. Yes. There we go. I'm going to see if we can get more people to be able to see it. And I'm going to keep the microphone on because I'm not going to go too far away, I hope. If not, I have to remember to take the microphone off. Right, now. Okay, so you've said to me, lift both hands up. Is that what you meant? Or I tell you what we could do. I could give commands and we can all see if we all do the same thing. Are we thinking the same thing, or do we have to be more careful with the commands that we're giving? So let's have a look. Let's see if I can go a little bit higher up with that. You say to me, put your hands together. That's what I thought you meant. Did you actually mean that? Do you have to think more carefully about how you say it? You say to me, lift, and let me see. You say to me, what could you say? What are you going to say? Touch the board with both hands. There we go. I'm touching the board with both hands. And now you say to me, touch the board only with this hand. So for the older ones, that's with the left hand. Is that what you do? Am I doing it? Does it look like I've got this hand? Can you do the same thing and see which hand you're going to use to do it, to touch it? Now you can say to me, now we're going to go to slightly older children, touch your right ear with your left hand. Are you touching the correct ear with the correct hand? My right ear with my left hand. And now I'm going to touch my right eyebrow with my right hand. Oh, wait a minute. What did I do? I didn't use my whole hand. I just automatically used one finger. I'm not following your commands. I'm not doing a very good job of that at all. That should have been touch your right eyebrow with what? What should I have said if I wanted to achieve this with just this finger? What should I have said? Can you code that better than me? Now I'm going to take the microphone off because we're going to make it a little bit more. So to see if what I'm doing on the computer is mirroring what you want me to do. So now I'm going to say, turn all the way around. And if you know clockwise and anti-clockwise, you can say which direction. Now, how can you tell me which direction I should turn around in? Maybe you wanted me to turn the other way. Turn all the way around towards in this way, over here. Now, is that your right or your left hand? How do you know which way to turn? Maybe I could say, lift up a hand and turn in that direction. And what about, you could say, lift up one foot and hop 3 times. Hop, hop, hop. Then put down your right foot. If you don't say put down your right foot, then the robot will stay standing with the foot up. So you've got to do exactly what the robot says. So now, you ready? Everybody, get up, and I'm going to give you commands, and let's see if I can be very precise in my commands. So I'm going to say, lift up your right hand. Now, lift up the foot on the other side, that's your left foot. Now touch your head with your left hand and hop 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you still holding your foot up? I haven't said put your foot down. Now lift up the other foot. Don't do it, don't do it. That's me being silly. Okay, put your left foot down and now put both hands on your head and turn around the same way as me. And now jump 5 times. And when you jump, you're going to lift your hands in the air, jump and lift your hands in the air and come back down with your hands on your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then take 2 steps forward and sit down. So if you write or invent that code and everyone sit down and make their own instructions, either write them down or draw pictures or just remember, and then you can take it in turns to giving each other instructions, to telling each other, coding each other to be robots. You can be human robots and follow instructions and see if you're giving good instructions and also if you're taking good instructions. As you can see, I'm a bit like this about it. And what we're going to do over the weekend is we're going to do a peanut butter and jelly sandwich challenge as well. So we're going to, Yvette and I are going to, if you send in out your instructions on how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, to get together as a family and put instructions down on the comments here. So peanut butter and jelly sandwich is something the Americans know very well. It's 2 slices of bread, peanut butter and jam or preserves or basically strawberry based sweet, something red and sweet. In America, they use grape, quite often they use grape preserves for their jelly. They call different parts of the world call jelly different things. In America, jelly is what we call in England jam. It's what you spread on bread, or you might put it in a cake or something. And so please send us instructions from anywhere in the world to make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Yvette and I are going to follow your instructions and we're going to have a bit of a giggle. So we look forward to receiving that. We're going to do it live as well, which means that one of us is going to have somehow we're going to have to find a way of keeping our hands clean because we're going to have to be looking at the commands and touching keyboards and things. So maybe we'll find a way, but that should be a bit of fun. So thank you very much for joining us. If you like these lives, please share them, tell other people about them, share the live. This is an open group, so you can share the lives anywhere, and also tell people about the group, encourage them to join it if you're finding it helpful. That's in making maths fun for kids of all ages. And also we do have 2 YouTube channels, so all these lives have been uploaded to the Bubbly Maths YouTube channel, as they are, raw, unplugged. And then also we're creating videos for the Maths Toys YouTube channel. And all these ideas, all the presentations I give are all based on activities that have been created by AIMSEC on the Aiming High website, so please do, I'm pretty sure, yes I did, I put the link to that in the description. You go there and explore and find ideas that you can do. As time goes by, since lockdown, since COVID-19, activities for home learning and inclusion, so for special educational needs, they're all being added to a lot of the activities on the Aiming High website. So there's lots of things that you can do on there that you can access from home using simple resources. We make paper sticks with paper, tape and string, and we can do loads and loads of lovely shapes with that and lots of investigations with it. And just simple things. We use toys, we use ourselves jumping up and down, looking silly, pen and paper. I use the board, but you can use pen and paper. I use the board to make it easier for you to see. We did that activity with the older kids, 16 to 18-year-olds, in the first session today. So thank you very much for joining. I'm going to see if anyone, oh, hi, Tony Liddington. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He's a Pierrot. It's a Pierrotta. Oh my goodness, he goes and dances on the piers, which he won't be doing at the moment. If you've ever seen a Pierrot troupe dancing on a pier on an English summer resort, chances are Tony Liddington was there, because he's our Pierrotta. And Barry Roberts, thank you for joining us. And if anybody has commented, I don't see the comments yet, so bear with me and I will reply afterwards. Thank you so much, and we'll have the same, another activity 10 o'clock tomorrow. Over the weekend, we are going to be doing the, stay tuned for the great PB&J challenge. See if Yvette and I are up to it, and go ahead and have a go at home as well. Find the spot where I end the live. Thank you so much for joining us. See you tomorrow.